welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of a video that I am doing. I did part 1 before where we made the template. Now this is the template that we'll be working with. I'm going to show you in this video how you could upload the video to Cricut Design Space, how you could make your material setting, how to cut your flock, how to brush in your rhinestones, how to layer your rhinestones, how to press your rhinestones. Now, if that is something you're interested in, keep on watching. Now, let's talk about the materials you are going to need. Of course, you're going to need flock. I got this flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and you could order it online and they will ship it to you. They have them in different sizes, so that is something that you could look at. You're also gonna need this Dollar Tree chopping board. I got this from the Dollar Tree. There were 2 that comes in the pack, and it's very good because you could use this, you could just stick it on this chopping mat and use this template over and over and over again. The next thing you're gonna need this little edge brush to brush in your rhinestones. You're gonna need a wax pencil. Okay, I got this on Amazon. I also got this on Amazon. I'm gonna try and leave a link to where I got them. And you're gonna need rhinestones. You're also going to need a heat press. I have a 9x9 Cricut heat press, and that is what I use. I also went ahead and I did use vinyl to do this part of the project. So if you're going to do it like me, you're going to need heat transfer vinyl. So let's get into Cricut Design Space, where I could show you how you could achieve this beautiful project. Okay guys, we are in Cricut Design Space, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload the image that we did in Silhouette Studio. So I'm going to go here where it says upload, and I'm going to search for the image. I'm going to press browse. Okay, and the file was I am blessed too, so I'm going to use this file. This is the file. I'm going to press upload, and I'm going to click on it and add it to Canvas. Okay, when it comes in, it's going to look like this. If you notice here on the layers panel, it is telling me that it's telling me that I have 2 layers, 1, 2. Okay, so the next thing I want you to check for is the size. Remember, we said that the size that we did in Cricut in Silhouette Studio was 10.978. So I'm gonna go here where the width is, and I'm gonna put 10.978, and I'm gonna press enter. So you see that even though the height is 10.978. Width is supposed to be, so I'm going to unlock. The width is supposed to be 3.425. Now, this is important. You have to get it correct, 3.425. And I'm going to press enter. If you don't do it this way, what you'll find is that the holes will cut incorrectly. And when the holes cut incorrectly, then you're going to have trouble with your design. So I'm going to lock this proportion because that's the one that we used in Silhouette Studio. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit make it. Okay, don't mind that they're not matching up now. What will matter is them matching up when you are actually placing your rhinestones in. Is now that I have sized the design to the size that we have in Silhouette Studio, the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to add some text um, to this file. You could have done it in Silhouette Studio, but I'm just going to do it here in Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to get the text bar and I'm going to write I am, and I'm going to change this font from Cricut Sans to a script font. I'm going to use, let's see how Billion Dreams look like. I don't know. Don't want it too big. No, I don't like Billion Dreams. I'm gonna use another font. Let's see. Let me take it down a little bit. Let's see one that is called Blantic. This one is better. All right, let me take it down the size a little bit more. And I'm gonna change the color to, I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna change the color to white, I believe. All right, let me just change it to black for now. I'll decide on the vinyl later on. Okay, so let me take this and let me bring it down in the center. Let's see. I'm gonna ungroup and I'm gonna bring that I'm gonna bring the I'm gonna bring that down a little bit more. I think that's okay. I'm gonna group it back and I'm gonna weld it. Okay. Then I'm gonna get another text and I'm gonna put every day of my life. Gonna an exclamation. Okay. I don't know what's going on today. The Cricut Design Space. Okay. Let me size it down. I think this is okay. Let me take it up and see. I don't know what's going on with Cricut Design Space, honestly. Okay, and I'm gonna change this to black. Ooh. My thing is giving me trouble. And I'm gonna go ahead and weld it. Okay, so I think this is okay. It says, I am blessed every day of my life. I am blessed. You know that song, right? Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use heat transfer vinyl to do this part. So I'm gonna click on I am and every day of my life, and I am going to attach those because I want them to cut together. And then we're gonna make it and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to move this to a new mat because I want this to cut by itself with the um so I'm going with the I want it to cut by itself with the flock that I'm using. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to move this object and I'm going to add a new mat, another black mat, and I'm going to confirm. Okay, so now I have the blessed on one mat. I have the centerpiece on one mat, and I am every day of my life on one mat. So this, because this is gonna use heat transfer vinyl to cut out, I'll have to mirror this mat. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press continue for the heat transfer vinyl. I'm just gonna set my mat to iron on. It's now on cardstock, like cardstock, but I'm gonna set it to iron on. But for these two mats, I am going to cut it using my material setting, okay? The material setting that I have used. So I'm gonna set my dial to custom where I could show you how to make that material setting. Okay guys, so I set my dial to um, custom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the material settings that I use to cut flock. Now there are persons who cut it using the heavy cardstock method. I just create a material for myself. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm not gonna save it because I've done it twice before. You could also look at the other video that I did that explains it. So I'm gonna go here where it says browse all material. You're gonna go down to material settings. Then you're gonna go all the way to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and you're gonna press add new material. It's gonna ask you to name your material. So let me just name it Melly Flock. I'm not gonna save it because I already have one saved. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna press save. Okay? So when you press save, it will take you right here to this setting. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna move your dial to about 345. You could use the slider and move it, or you could use the arrow button. So this is 344. I'm gonna add one, 345, and then I'm gonna press save. So you already see that I already have another setting, which is the same thing. These are gonna stay the same. The off is gonna stay the same because they're asking you for if it's a fine point blade or a deep blade. So you're just gonna leave it at fine point blade. Then when you're done, you go down and you say done. So you'll have to go back out of this to find the setting that you use. So you'll have to go and cancel, and they're gonna ask you, you press yes. You're gonna cancel again, okay? And it will take you back to the first page. Then you're gonna go ahead and make it. So when you go ahead and make it, you're gonna do the same thing, mirror your image. I'm gonna move this again to a different mat, another color mat, okay? The only thing, this is not mirrored, so it was mirrored from so I'm gonna turn off mirror for this one. This one is not mirrored. The only thing that is mirrored is this one, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to first cut out the flock. So I'm gonna press continue it's gonna search for my device. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to browse for the material that I did. Remember, I did Melly Flock. So you're gonna go here, you're gonna type, I'm gonna use the one I used previously, Mel Flock. It's the same thing though, but you could use the one that you did. I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna press done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to put the flock on the mat and how to cut it out. Okay guys, so the flock has been cut. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it off the, we're gonna see how well it cut. Be careful how you stretch it, okay? On one side. I already went and heat up my heat press. Okay, so we still have some more to take out. So we could just pick those out, the ones that didn't come out. Okay, go ahead, take those out. Okay, this looks okay. There's one here. All right, this looks okay. Okay, put it there for a little while. This is fine. We got all the holes on this one. Okay. To take off these off your mat, you just get your scraper tool. Okay guys, so you're going to need a chopping mat. You could totally put it down on your table like this if you don't have the chopping mat and put your rhinestones in, but I'm going to use this over and over, so I'm going to leave it on the mat. And I'm just checking to see if I got all the pieces out. See, I left one here. You have to be careful, okay? Double check to see if all of those pieces came out. Okay, I think we got them now. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna get your chopping mat. You're going to put your template on it like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to take our rhinestones and put them inside the template. Okay, so I have my tools here. You're gonna need this little edge brush. You're gonna need your hot fix rhinestones. I am using Crystal today, 10SS, and Rose. Rose for the inside and Crystal on the outside. Okay, you're gonna also need your little wax pencil, just in case they did not go in. You could manually put them in. Okay, so let's do this one first. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna dump the stones on it like this. Not a lot, so then you're gonna use your little brush and run it around it like this in a circular motion. Okay. So there are some stones that didn't go in, like this one. I'm gonna just use my wax pen and manually put them in. You're going to check to see if there are any extra stones. See, there's one lying on top of that one. So you're gonna just check, because there sometimes you'll have two stones in a hole, or they're between each other. Okay, so we look good. Okay, this one came out. Okay, so this is the hot stick tape, and this is the tricky part. You'll have to be careful how you remove your stones from this to this tape, because if you don't do it properly, then the stones will move out of place, and you don't want that. So you're gonna fold it like this and just let it down like that. Okay? Okay? Then you're just gonna press it down. I've used this tape over and over and over again, so it's not very sticky. I'll soon throw it out. I think this would be the last project that I do with it. Then you're gonna take it up slowly. If there's a stone that comes up or doesn't come up, just use your finger to put it back down. Okay. Okay, so this looks okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this sheet and just put it back on it until I'm ready to press it. This will just secure it so that the stones don't move. Okay, gonna go ahead and do the top. Okay, so this is what we have. This is the tricky part. So this tape is now new. So what you'll want to do is, when you take off the tape, just run it on your pants so that some of the stickiness comes off. okay? Woo! See? See what happened? I messed it up. Ooh. See what happened? I messed it up. You gotta be careful. Oh my God. I don't know what happened. All right, let me show you how to fix it, okay? If you got mess up. Okay, you gotta take those stones off. I scrape them off. Scrape them off. Yeah, this happens at times. And because the transfer tape is new, these stones are like, what you say, magnets. They'll just jump up at you. So if this happens, just take them off and go again. See? These things are like, this is like magnet. It's like a magnet to the stones. All right, so it's okay. Let's put them back in. Okay guys, so I put them back in. Let's go again. Okay. That's it. Okay. So now they're on. Now they are on. Be careful, okay? Be careful when you put the transfer tape on the stone. You see what happened? I'm happy it did happen so that you could see how you could possibly fix it. Okay. Now this template, you can use it over and over and over again. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm gonna do is lint roll. Lint roll this shirt. You want to lint roll it very well, okay? Because if there are any lints, then it will stop your stones from sticking, adhering properly to the shirt, okay? So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to take out some of the wrinkles. Okay. Take out some of the wrinkles out of the shirt. Then I'm gonna find the middle of my shirt. Okay. Find the middle. Okay, so since I'm putting e-transfer vinyl on this shirt, I want to determine how low I want it to go. So I want the bless to start somewhere here, around this area, and then the HTV is just gonna be up here. So I'm gonna start somewhere about here. So I'm gonna take my first layer. Careful now. Sure that no stones turn over. And I'm going to put it down around here is fine. Because I'm gonna put heat HTV on it. Sure that it's placed properly and no stone is poking up. Okay, now I'm going to tack this down. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the tape. That one still have a little bit more life. And to layer this, you're gonna do it just as how you'll do your heat transfer vinyl, okay? When you're layering vinyl. So I'm gonna take off the backing. Careful now. This project is very delicate, I'm telling you. Ensure that the stones are flat. Okay? And what you're gonna do, you're just going to layer it inside. Okay, just like how you do your heat transfer project. I can tell you that I love it already. Yes, I do. Ooh, I love it already. Ooh, pull your shirt just to let it fit inside. Ensure no stones are on top of each other. Okay, this looks okay to me. Could pull this up a little bit. No, I don't want you going over there. I want you in here. Does this look okay? Now we can go ahead and press this. How this turned out now. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Okay. 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 It's hot. It's hot. It's lovely. Oh my God. Save this. You can use it again. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Let's put the e-transfer vinyl on it. Ooh. Now you have to change the temperature for your heat transfer vinyl. So I'm gonna go down to 315 degrees. So I'm just gonna put I am all right, all right, all right. Oh wow. I'm gonna use a parchment paper. Put a parchment paper over it. All right. And I'm gonna press the HTV now. I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is a hot peel. Let me do this part again. Ooh, I love it. Ooh. Okay guys, so this is the result of the shirt that we have just made. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and let me know if you are going to try it. Until we meet, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.